Cheese wasn't making. Anyways, how the heck are you? I've been having some issues getting this started, so I need to get through it because my drink's warming up. Anyways, I've got the Rocktown. Single barrel cask at 120. This particular version, I think this is an older version of, because I have another one that's quite, the label is quite different, and they give me the mash. On this one they do not, other than to say that it does use the Arkansas corn, and it is distilled, aged, and bottled at Rocktown in Little Rock. So anyways, here's what I got here. Without any further ado, here's what I got here. Damn, before this goes any more awry. I did 2 ounces of this whiskey. I also did 1 ounce of their ginger liqueur. And then I also did 2 ounces of some Trader Joe's lemonade. So it's, you know, it's kind of an old-fashioned variant because it's got some sweetness in it. So I've got the candied orange and the cherry dropped in there. So our last day of Little Rock, we're getting ready to head towards home tomorrow. Head towards home tomorrow. But it's been nice. It's just the first 2 days, man, we just hit it hard. You know, I've been burning the candle at both ends the first 2 days we get here, and I was trying to get as much done as possible. Met up with a friend and went to the brewery that another friend happens to own, and that was rather nice. But today, finally, we just decided to, you know, originally with one friend, we were going to go into hot springs, but we were just too tired. My wife and I just needed to take it down a notch to relax. So we did go out. We had to go to Trader Joe's this morning, get some stuff bought. And then we got some breakfast, but then we just came back here and just called it a day. Right, we're done, man. But it has been nice. You know, the thing is, you know, you rent yourself a nice space, but then you spend your time gone. Right? You spend the money to get you a nice, comfortable space. So usually, at least one day, whether we're gone 3 days or longer, I want to spend at least the better part of one day just enjoying the space that I rent. And that's kind of what we decided to do today. Just enjoy the space that we're in. It's a really nice little spot. Almost looks like it was designed to be like a mother-in-law cottage. It's got 1 bedroom, a very nice bathroom with a walk-in shower, nice little well-appointed kitchen. It's put together very well. So, any friends that I would certainly recommend this place for you. The folks that rented it to us are very nice and accommodating, answer questions right away. It's been a nice little place. I'm kind of glad, because I was looking at a lot of different things, right? I was kind of even looking at hotels, but if we're going to stay multiple nights, I prefer the Airbnb to a hotel. And we looked at the other rental deals, I guess. But I've noticed when VRBO, for instance, if they have the same properties as Airbnb, they're always a little bit less expensive on the Airbnb site than the VRBO site. I don't know why that is, but that's what I found to be true. So I always tend to rent on the Airbnb sites. Very nice cocktail. I was curious what the ginger would bring to the table here, and quite frankly, I like it a lot. And I may do this cocktail again and leave out the lemonade, if you will. I wanted to add just a little sweetener, especially going into fall. I think a nice whiskey like this, a nice high proof whiskey with that ginger liqueur, and then the right bitters, because I have ginger bitters at home as well as several others. Add the right bitters. We've got not quite an old-fashioned, not quite a Manhattan kind of cocktail going on. We did pick up a few things to snack on tonight at Trader Joe's, so we wouldn't have to go out for dinner per se. I did pick up some pimento cheese, and the place we went out for breakfast also happens to be a meat market. It was a restaurant meat market kind of thing. Anyways, they had their own pimento cheese, which I got. It was good, but... So here's the thing. I thought it was really good if I didn't have the pimento cheese sandwich I had for breakfast yesterday. Thing is that the pimento cheese sandwich I had at the community bakery was so good that the flavors were so perfect that the one I had today was good, but it felt mild, right? The spicy was good, the jalapeno notes were nice, but the cheese itself felt like they used more of a mild cheddar instead of whereas I felt like the community bakery, it felt like it was a combination of a sharp white and a yellow cheddar. So anyways, but it was good, but compared to what I had yesterday, it wasn't quite the flavor that I like, because I want that, But I get not everybody wants the cheese as sharp as I do, so I will say it was put together well. But we did pick up a Greek salad to share and some egg salad, so we'll probably just eat that tonight. Although Rock and Roll Sushi does have a deal today. Buy one headliner sushi, get a classic free. So we'll see. We're gonna play it by ear. Most likely we won't get out, but just in case we do, we always got that in our pocket. But anyways, it's been a nice trip to Little Rock, as I said. I've had a good time here. Like I said, we were only gonna have 3 days. Budget was a lot tighter this year than it was last year for the big trip in Ohio. A lot of things came up at the end, and we almost had to cancel the vacation altogether, but we decided, okay, this is our budget. Things are just gonna be a little lighter, but we can still get away and get out of town, and that's kind of what we did. So it has been very, very enjoyable. I am Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker. The flies are brutal out here this evening, though, man. Once again, Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, all around good guys. Lunch you.